The battle between Gujarat and Delhi set up perfectly with the required rate under 10 and over for a side who have won their opening game with the middle and lower order contributing. So despite the loss of those wickets, that first match will have given them some confidence, and captain Rishabh Pant is still there along with very enterprising Lalit Yadav at the crease. I'm joined on Cricbuzz Comm Box by Joy Bhattacharjya. It's all to play for here. A bit of drama at the start of the 11th over, as there typically is when we go on Cricbuzz Comm Box. But for now, your assessment of the first 10 overs. I mean, some raw pace from Lockie Ferguson.
Oh, absolutely. Spectacular pace. But one thing is that they've managed to Delhi has managed to ride out that wave of that attack. I mean, Shami, 2 overs of Shami done, 2 overs of Lockie Ferguson done, and Rishabh is looking set. Lalit is giving him company. Robman to follow, Shardul Thakur to follow, Akshar Patel to follow. They've got a bit of batting out there. 9.3 is not an easy run rate to do, but I mean, nowadays, if you were given 9.3 and told you have 7 wickets in hand, most teams would have taken this at least, if not 9 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, they'd do it.
And this is something that maybe was not completely unexpected. If you have a look at a team that used to be Dhawan, Shaw, Shreyas Iyer, top 3, absolutely lethal. Very different top 3. A Seifert still not sure of his place, probably going to make way for David Warner very soon. So that uncertainty has led to the top order not being the way it used to be.
Absolutely. And if you see Mandeep, whatever it is, we were talking about Mandeep before the game, he's still not looked the part. You see, anyone who attacks the way he does, given the way he plays, he has to take too many risks to attack. And that means that at some point he goes away. And even though he looked as if he was trying to be the aggressor, he ended up with just 18, a strike rate of 112. And that's not something, if you're going to really attack up front, you expect a strike rate of 200, 170, 180, the kind Prithvi Shaw normally comes up with. So Mandeep is a bit of a disappointment, which is why I think Rishabh has gone early, decided to try and stabilize the order. And, he and Lalit Yadav are their hope right now, and both of them are looking fairly well set.
But really, the talk of the innings is to be the opening bowler. Who expected Hardik Pandya to pick up the new ball, to bowl at that pace, let alone get a wicket of his first delivery, and obviously send out a message? Batting at 4, opening the bowling, he is a genuine all-rounder, in case we ever doubted that.
Absolutely. And not only that, just sending that message with that one ball, that effort ball, which is over 140, just to say, I am at my total fitness. I mean, all those you doubters, think what you have. But he seems to have, for that, because what he's done, he has a bit of a problem because, they're bowling 5 bowlers. And this means that given the way they've bowled, of the last 9 overs, Varun Aaron is going to bowl 3 of them. Okay. And given the fact that whatever is done, Aaron can be fast, but he can also be, sprayed a bit. And that's not what they would ideally want, because Rashid has also not looked at his best. So basically, they've got 1 of Shami, 2 of Pandya, 2 of Lockie, and they've got to find a way to do that. Those 3 of Varun Aaron will be bothering Hardik Pandya, the captain.
Well, there is an option if he wants to go to someone like Rahul Tewatia. They haven't considered him so far, but he could be an option. So far, nothing alarming with Varun Aaron's first over. But as you said, 4 overs for 45 in the previous game, despite his 2 wickets. Vijay Shankar could be another option. So they do have the options if they so require it.
They do. The only thing is that Tewatia coming in the 13th, 14th over, if for example, Varun Aaron goes in the 12th over, bringing him on in the 13th or 14th, it's not that easy. The ball is going away. If Pant is still there, he's set, Lalit Yadav is set, it's not going to be easy for anyone to come in and just start bowling in that condition. But interesting, I think they will slip in a couple of Tewatia overs. They'll probably take Rashid Khan off, slip in a couple of Tewatia overs and see what goes. Hold Rashid back for the end, probably a little bit more.
Yeah, and they'll be very conscious of what Delhi did to Mumbai in that opening game. They looked down and out, but along came Shardul Thakur, Akshar Patel, and it was a different game altogether. And of course, add to the mix, Rovman Powell, there's been a little change in the batting order. That could also be very, very different. That's all we have on Cricbuzz Comm Box. We've got not just this one, but 2 matches to review, including the one from the D.Y. Patil Stadium in the afternoon. Quite an upturn over there. We'll see you soon at the end.